Things are heating up here in downtown Detroit. And just down the river from downtown, we've got some hot bowling action. Today, we will crown a champion in the Junior Gold Under-12 National Championship.
The 2019 Junior Gold Championships on CBS Sports Network is brought to you by Ebonite, Bowl to Win, by Track, Evolutionary, Revolutionary, and by Kegel. Your lanes, our passion.
So now let's get to our boys under-12 three-person stepladder final. Remember, if you lose, you're gone. It's very simple. The first match will feature Brady McDonough and Elias OHollaren. Brady right there in the middle, and Duke Knutson is the #1 seed, and he awaits the winner. OHollaren, by the way, also will be in team competition. USA Bowling team competition coming up. And he'll begin on the left lane with a strike. If you're wondering, these lanes are fresh. They have been stripped and re-oiled.
8-7 to about 5 with urethane. Pins crumble lightly enough to all fall down.
And McDonough comes in just a little bit light, has a 2-8 back there.
What's interesting, Dave, I watched all the competitors warm up on the TV pair, and both Brady and Elias did use urethane. Duke was the only one to use reactive resin, so we'll see some transitioning along the way within this game #1 alone.
So a tough start there for Brady. And again, no television experience. That's always a factor.
He mentioned in his interviews that his best assets during the game is power and accuracy, so a little slip for that opening spare, but let's see if he recovers quickly.
He recovers perfectly. The only way you can do it. And that's a spare ball.
Death is just staring him in the face.
Man.
The skull spare ball.
Well, good luck getting to bed tonight.
Makes for a great Halloween, display.
Yes, just toss a candle on top of it. That's going to go, and he's going to end up with a makeable 1-2 for OHollaren. Both these bowlers list Jason Belmonte as their favorite. Makes sense.
Two-handed style. Yes, Duke is the only one that's the equivalent style of one-handed. The other two athletes, two-handed, of course.
Ooh, thought he might shave that into the two-pin, but so both bowlers with an early mistake.
Very unexpected.
Yeah, it is. Getting the nerves out of the way.
I'm not sure of that. Like I said, they both warmed up with urethane, and what that happens is it's not as porous as the reactive resin ball, so the oil does not soak into the ball. It just stays on the surface of it. Therefore, it can carry down to the lane, and it just seems like the lane is longer than it should be.
Well, good strike back on the left lane for Elias.
You can see here almost the same part of the lane, a little bit further to the right on the left lane, but the reaction down lane in the back end portion of it, much more of a hockey style where it wants to hook towards the 1-3.
Quiet 10 for McDonough.
Another way to describe it, Dave, too, it's like on lane 12, it's like uphill, so the ball is fighting to go up the hill as it's traveling down the lane.
So just take your skull out and shoot the spare. Hang on there to that foul line. He stayed behind it. And the Texas State Pepsi Under-12 champion this year, Brady McDonough from Coppell, Texas, picks up the spare.
Here's the improvement, though, Dave. Last year in this division, 84th place. This year, second. Huge, huge improvement. Looks good. Oh, high at the end.
Last second. Yeah, he'll be a 6th grader in the upcoming school year.
I wonder if he names his spare ball.
What would you name
Oscar?
that? Yeah, maybe. He's basically sticking his fingers in the skull's ear. Oh, chop. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He had to hit that sweet spot between the 3 and the 6. It's never the easiest spare to shoot. Now, Elias finished 13th in this event last year. Very, very great run at junior gold in the under-12 division, the San Diegan. Scores a strike and a double now for OHollaren.
Good migration, sliding 11 at the foul line, 7, 8 at the arrows. Definitely migrated to the right. Still 3-to-1 ratio in terms of oil. It's a challenge type sport condition. Again, 42 feet, about 26 mils. So medium pattern, medium volume of oil. Urethane is not going to react very violently, so the boys can play much straighter up the lane.
Look at this, drop 3 in a row.
Two-handed style is very unique. The hips have to get out of the way. The elbow goes straight up towards the ceiling. Left hand just falls off, and the right hand does all the work itself.
You know, he's mentioned that he likes Jason Belmonte. That is fairly close to the Belmo release he has there. That's going to be wide right for Brady. Now, when he can start shaping shots that go through 5 different toll booths and come back to the pocket, then you can be Belmo.
I'd like to see Belmo at the age of 11 or 12 years old and see what he did with the bowling ball.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, yes! Yeah, he deserved that. He played it the way they tell you in the book.
Just left for the head pin. Slides it over. Wants to bounce around, but just slow enough to kick off the sidewall. Tap over the 10.
See if this gives him a little boost. And nope, stubborn 4-pin.
Bowling is a unique sport, Dave, that the older you get, the better you get. Some bowlers don't even hit their prime till the early 30s or mid-30s. Unlike tennis, where we just saw Federer and Djokovic, you know, at 37, 33, where they're saying if their careers are over, many bowlers or athletes will just find themselves being in their prime time of their career. So good thing to note about being a professional bowler.
Well, we saw Brian and Marcy McDonough enjoying their son in this match, but he is down 34 through 5.5 against Elias OHollaren, who's riding 3 in a row. Bowl TV delivers live multi-channel coverage of the PWBA Tour, Team USA, and USBC collegiate and youth tournaments. Plus, you can watch hours of new instructional videos, classic bowling telecasts, and behind-the-scenes content each month, like they're doing right now. Visit bowltv.com to subscribe today. Bowling lives here. We move ahead to the 8th frame. Oh, no!
Brady in disbelief, just as you and I are, Dave. Fantastic shot. Watch right here. 2-pin in the 4-pin. 2-pin just dangles itself in that left channel. Nowhere to go for the 4-pin to take out the 7.
Top seed is Duke Knutson. He awaits the winner.
Good shot. Shaker, shaker. 7 stands alone. I have to give due credit to these young boys, too, Dave. 20 games to qualifying, cuts to top 8, and then double elimination match play. They have to be exhausted physically.
And mentally. It's all stress. Got it. Just clipped it. And OHollaren had to come from the elimination bracket to get into this. Knutson defeated McDonough to win the top seed out of the winner's bracket. Well, That's a good-looking shot when he really, really needed it to put all the heat on McDonough.
Yeah, 180 max for Brady right now, so he's got to strike in order to put some type of motion into the game.
Just a shade high. Well, Knutson defeated OHollaren in the winner's bracket. And they may be meeting again for the championship.
Yeah, Brady, despite if he does strike out here, 169 max score, 162 for OHollaren already in the 9th frame alone, so OHollaren will just have to stay behind the foul line, get a couple pins on the first and second ball, and he will advance to the championship match against, like you said, Duke Knutson.
Yes, sir. Slices him up.
Runs to the foul line, 12-8 at the break point. Ball splits away. I'm not even sure what weight bowling ball Brady does throw. I imagine maybe 12 pounds, something like that.
One for every year. Flush, flush, and flush again.
It's times like this where I wish there were 12 frames. Please, just two more. Two more.
I got this figured out now.
I know.
All right, a 168. So OHollaren's in tremendous shape here.
Yeah, 3 pins with 2 balls, and he will have it.
And then he gets another crack at Duke Knutson.
4 pins and 2 balls, and he'll advance against Knutson.
And there is your match 1 winner, Elias OHollaren. He's moving on. 13th a year ago. At worst, he'll be in 2nd place. Get ready for this one. The championship is on the line when we return to Thunder Bowl. So here it is for the championship. It will be Elias OHollaren, who defeated Brady McDonough 200 to 168, now taking on the top seed Duke Knutson in a battle of 12-year-olds. And Duke's road, brought to you by A Future for the Sport, road to the finals. Duke defeated OHollaren in the winner's bracket and then moved on over Alexander and also beat McDonough. And then OHollaren had to come out of that bracket in order to get to these TV finals. And that is the trophy that one of these two will be holding up following our 10 frames, or maybe more if we have a roll-off. And the top seed has decided he wants to start first. And let's see if he goes left or right lane. He'll finish on the right lane, start on the left.
That trophy, Dave, and scholarship money that will go for their future education to college bowling, technical school, anything of their desire. But as you noted, maybe Mount Mercy might be in Duke's future to bowl.
The Edmond, Washington, yeah, or Redmond, Washington native, that's right. He's interested in that. And he just comes out firing. Okay, little rev rate for your day.
3 players, 3 different approaches. High backswing, high up on the knee. I almost think like his hand is about 8 inches long, 10 inches long, as much as circumference he covers.
And with the two-handed approach, OHollaren answers back. Two for 2. Split that 8-pin out of there.
Six board, 7-8 as it starts the hook, and like you said, Dave, splits the 8-9 pin right in half, directly through the center of those 2 pins.
Now, even though he is a one-handed cranker, Duke is also a Jason Belmonte fan.
I'd like to know who taught him the release.
Jeez, that's not going to go anywhere, is it? Nope.
Yeah, watching him warmed up, he used a totally different ball during his practice sessions. Had about 3 balls on each lane, I believe the player gets, so 6 total. And out of the gate, just makes a ball change right away. So seeing something different, a little confused, but more aggressive bowling ball. Hitting the 1-3 for sure.
Now, we talk about improvement in junior goal. We mentioned Brady McDonough was in the 80s and finishes 3rd. Duke last year was 73rd. And here's first or second will be in his resume for 2019.
Look at his feet right here. See how these two are almost up in the air, high backswing, all the way from the top to the bottom. Little stiff-legged. Like to see get a little bit more knee bend and post a shot a bit longer, but such sheer athleticism and power from the back of the approach to his release.
Just buried them. Buried them. Treating the pins like they deserve to be treated.
Get that release there. 9 at the arrows. You can see the thumb hole on the left side of the bowling ball as it's rotating down the lane and then revving itself up towards the pocket.
OHollaren is running into some trouble here on the right lane.
Yeah, left immediately off his hand inside his target, where the other ones have been up like 6-7 at the arrow zone. That one was definitely more in front of him. Crossing over high in the head pin leaves a 6-7-10.
He'll take his punishment.
Both bowlers really look up to Jason Belmonte, and what Jason does so well is Jason has what we call touch, finesse. So there's times where he can really overpower the lane and other times where he can be softer and smoother with his delivery, which makes his pocket even wider.
That's just a great looking shot on that left lane. He's dialed in there. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, look there. Ooh, sliding back. That's 3-4 on the lane. Much further outside towards the gutter. You can see the tracks lightly in the lane itself as the ball is removing oil and staying on the ball because of the urethane.
Knutson, wide right and trouble. 1-2-8-10.
There's that finesse and touch I was looking for, really accelerated through the bottom of his delivery. Ball just never slowed down or read the lane.
Is he sort of like the young pitcher who relies only on his fastball, and when he develops other speeds, he'll be tougher?
Exactly. Great way to put it, yep.
And he's already tough. That's pretty obvious. He's the #1 seed here. And a quick reminder, he's 12.
Yeah, just learning some new tricks to add to your bag.
Plenty of time.
Power does have an advantage, but like anything else with the triangle, hitting the pocket, having the ball reaction, that will determine your winner. But I do like his approach here. He's kind of mentally talking to himself, saying some words in his head, reconfirming some positive thoughts.
That's Corin Knutson on the right, Chad Jacobson on the left. That's Team Duke. Ready?
Yeah, see how that shot was a bit softer? Not as acceleration at the bottom of the swing. Let the ball work for you. Let the ball work for you. Yeah, 6-pin, 10-pin, just go straight to the side.
All right.
Boy, that 7-pin, Dave, has been a hassle for so many players on this
And
pair.
right-handers. That's
Yes.
the weird part about it. We've seen blower 7s. We've seen softer 7s. It is a little hard to understand.
Just the slight angle of the ball entering the pocket. Oh, frustrating. Really good crowd here at Thunderbolt Lanes, too, for the U12 division.
We're getting a good show. This is the championship match, and these two are almost joined at the hip. He absolutely owns that lane. So through 5.5, it's a coin toss to figure out who's going to be the U12 boys champion here at Junior Gold at historic Thunderbolt in Allen Park, Michigan.
The 2019 Junior Gold Championships on CBS Sports Network is brought to you by Ebonite, Bowl to Win, by Track, Evolutionary, Revolutionary, and by Kegel. Your lanes, our passion.
The Motor City looking beautiful here, and we're very close to downtown Detroit, and there is our score. Second half of this match with OHollaren enjoying a 7-pin lead, but Knutson off of a strike. And there is our host, Vicky. Can't thank her enough, and everybody can't even imagine the logistics it takes to do all of this. And we thank her for treating everybody.
She said in her production meeting last night that she was vaulting through interviews and resumes to try to fill more staff for this facility. That's how busy they are.
Good. Great. Knutson looking for a double.
Finds it on the right lane. I said before, he got a little aggressive, higher ball speed. Picks up the double right now.
That's his first strike on that lane.
Yeah, literally over-aggressive last time on lane number 12. Lane 12 just has almost like a little hang spot again, like it's fighting uphill. In comparison to lane 11, you can see the ball reaction on lane 11. And almost like it's cleaner in the back portion of the lane as the ball really hooks towards the pocket.
Well, we could be headed for a spectacular finish if these two keep this pace up.
Best bowlers in the country right here, right now.
Came in hot and leaves one behind.
Yeah, I think the blood pressure was about 150 over 90 on that shot. Just a little bit more acceleration.
Hey, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it the top number or the lower number?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Just a bit aggressive on that shot. I would assume his average ball speed off his hand is about at least 19 miles an hour.
Well, he averaged 211 last year, he told us.
Only.
Yeah. He'll get better. Here's Elias.
It's a good shot. Not enough to kick out the 10.
Boy, the best part is how is this going to finish? And we don't even have a clue, but it looks like we're destined for a close finish.
Yeah, urethane's not reacting so much, so you see the flex a little bit towards the 9-pin. Stay clean, gentlemen. Stay clean.
Eighth frame of this championship match for Junior Gold Boys under 12. Elias OHollaren with the ball here, down by only 2 to Duke Knutson. And a first non-strike on that left lane for Elias. Looked like a pretty good shot, just a half a hair high.
Yeah, he finally got lined up. The first match, he was a little bit further left, around 8-9 board. Moved his feet, target everything to the right, around 4-5, 5-6. 4 pins, not a bad lead.
Not giving anything away there by missing an easy spare. He's going to make Knutson earn it.
I love the camaraderie amongst the two young gentlemen, too. Just slapping each other's hands when they make a spare. The sportsmanship level. It'd be nice to see an award for that in each division for Junior Gold as well.
Be a lot of candidates. All right, he did strike on this lane the last time, and the first time was in the 6th frame.
It's a good shot.
Oh, yeah, trip 4.
Yeah, again, just a little bit slower, smoother, calmer. Some of the coaches say softer out of the gate. Yeah, holds the balance. Arm out to the side. Pocket got a little wider.
Now he's got to control that emotion, though, for this shot.
knowing he tripped the 4, and he finishes the match on lane number 12, where he's been fairly solid.
And a bucket.
2-4-8-10 stands alone. Well, he's on a strike, so that's a good thing. Spare here will help. OHollaren on a spare. Some wood to be made up to get closer. Needs it.
Okay, he's good.
Yeah, Dave, you went to 220 on that one. 220 over 150.
He just crashed into the ball rack.
It's interesting. He's really more direct with the reactive resin bowling ball.
Watch this. He's so pumped right now. Watch. Boom. Oh, he just missed it. Big shot. Big strike. So OHollaren's max is at 214. Knutson is 207.
Look, right over the first arrow. Really in control of that right lane. Breathe, deep breath.
He's left this lane, and it's letting him back. 2 more for the title.
Look at that. Man, another one right here, Dave, and I think 4 pins, and you look at your U12 champion, but needs to double right here.
May have been speaking to his coach.
He's waiting for a ball re-rack.
He wants a re-rack, yep. Going to slow himself down a little bit. Very professional move. You talked about that earlier, about doing that.
Yeah, it's a couple things. One, just to gather your emotions, take a deep breath, slow down your heart rate. 2, it makes your opponent sit in the seat. That extra 15 seconds makes them wait even longer to throw their next shot. It's not a bad shot.
He got it. He just needs 4 to win.
Look at the crumbler. Get the coffee cake and some coffee. That was some crumbling going on.
Oh, you got cake? Yep, and it's hitting Duke, unfortunately, that OHollaren has this match by the collar. He's fine. He needed only 4. There is your champion. Elias OHollaren from San Diego has defeated the top seed Duke Knutson to win Junior Gold Boys U12.
Wow, the number 3 seed working his way through the step ladder.
Duke Knutson, what a great event. Think of what he did. 73rd place a year ago to 2nd. Only 1 standing in his way. And that young man will be going to grab a trophy here in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019 Junior Gold Champion in the under 12 boys division, Elias OHollaren.
Caitlin Abagana on the left, Elias OHollaren on the right. They are your under 12 Junior Gold champions. 2 brilliant performers against excellent competition, and they are the champions. Our congratulations to both of them. Be sure to join CBS Sports Network next Tuesday, July 30th at 8 p.m. for the U15 Junior Gold Championships. For my partner, Kelly Kulick, and our entire CBS Sports Network crew, I'm Dave Lamont saying so long from Thunderbolt Lanes in Detroit in association with the United States Bowling Congress. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network.